Among the passengers aboard Flight 213 from Mumbai was 11-year-old Anna Kamonze. Well, this was not just any flight, but one that marks an important chapter in the fight for her life. Anna had been receiving treatment in India for a heart condition that was causing her body to waste away. Now, after a remarkable recovery, her family had to get intervention to ensure that even with an outstanding bill of $500,000 shillings owed to a children's hospital for cardiac care in Chennai, she could still travel back home before the May 1st suspension of flight's deadline lapses. DORCAS WANGIRA narrates her family's reunion.
Hours before midnight Saturday, 1st May, a stream of thoughts races in Stephen Musyoka Mathanja's mind. It's been a month and a half since he has seen his wife Meridia Muthanja and daughter 11-year-old Anna Kamonze.
Kutoka Kitui, ungoja wenye wako nao, roho yake ilisemekana iko na shimo. Kaangaliwa na daktari hapa Kenyatta na akatumwa huko India. Kufika huko amefanywa operation, sasa ako sawa. Wako na mama yake huko na wanakuja. Natoka hapa niende JRK na niko na raha sana.
There are pauses on his way to the airport, occasioned by the traffic that characterizes the busy Mombasa road. With each pause, he reflects on Anna's journey to recovery. His face at first glance looks blank with emotion, and then it becomes a collage of expectation, anxiety and restlessness. We arrive at the airport at 5 p.m. Kenya Airways' last flight, KQ213 from Mumbai, India, is scheduled to arrive in 3 hours.
Huo wakati wote mwezi moja na nusu nilikuwa sikuwa ninawaona. Kwa hivyo saa hii ninafurahia sana. Juu kama nitawapata wakiwa wazima na niwaone na macho yangu, nitafurahia sana.
As India grapples with a devastating wave of COVID-19, the only international flights allowed from India are the ones under different governments' air bubble agreements with and mostly for the purpose of repatriation of non-citizens of India. Stephen's eyes stay fixed on the flight information display system. The minutes crystallize into an hour, and then the moment of reunion begins.
Sasa mimi niko na furaha nyingi kwa kuona familia yangu, mtoto na mama yake. Sasa nafurahia sana. Hata nimeshukuru sana kwa Mungu. Mungu ndiye amewezesha hawa kuja.
Penye mtoto alienda operation, alifanyiwa ikawa successful. Na mtoto akaendelea na kutibiwa. Saa hii ako sawa. Hata alikuwa tu anaisha kabisa kuwa na mwili, lakini saa hii ako sawa, amenona.
Meridia tells us that their stay in Mumbai, especially at the time of the pandemic, was extremely difficult. The demand for any hospital bed is too high. With Anna making a marked improvement, she was due for discharge. But there was a caveat. As a sign of goodwill, the family had to pay the MIOT International Hospital, the Children's Cardiac Center in Chennai, a sum of 1.7 million shillings, which could not be raised. It took the intervention of government authorities and EKN Mutua advocates to pay a deposit of $2,800 or 280,000 Kenya shillings, with a commitment to settle the remaining $5,048, 500,048 shillings within 90 days to secure the release of the child and the mother from the hospital. If this had not happened, Anna and her mother would still be stuck in India past May 1st, with Kenya already having suspended all passenger flights from the country and courting the risk of contracting COVID-19.
Corona ni nyingi sana India. Hata wakati tulikuwa katika ward, kunipatikana watu wawili wakiwa na corona. So ikabidi sisi wote tuingie kwa quarantine, hakuna kutoka.
Lastly, ndio watoke, we had to be assisted by Eric Mutua, immediate former LSK president. He gave his provisional undertaking to the hospital. In 3 months' time, we are supposed to pay the hospital 600,000.
Anna is still on her path to full recovery since the onset of her illness in 2018. Her steps are slow and calculated. Before being reunited with her father, both she and her mother had to take the rapid COVID-19 antigen test, which has been made mandatory by the Ministry of Health. Both tested negative.
To connect them with the local flights, because Kenya Airways did not have a flight from Chennai to Bombay, We borrowed another 300,000, so we have a debt of 900,000 plus other miscellaneous close to 1 million, which we need to raise within 3 months.
Though this cloud of financial burden hangs above them, the worst storm cloud they believe has passed. Anna is home, and that is what matters most. Dorcas, WANGIRA, Citizen TV, Nairobi.